Using cannabis to self-medicate for sleep can be really beneficial for some people, but it can also have a really bad influence on your life. Here is what I've learned after 4 years of using cannabis on and off, sometimes daily, sometimes weekly, sometimes multiple times a day. This video was created for harm reduction and educational reasons. It discusses mature topics that can be beneficial for both adults and minors. I do not promote the use of drugs. I do not participate in the sale of illegal or regulated goods or services. That's why this content is safe and good for YouTube. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, this is Green Cave. Of course, the main part about my channel is growing cannabis, but I also wanted to spread around some health advice. Ever since I was a tiny infant, I've struggled with going to bed. And it probably even started to get worse when I got around 4 years old and started playing video games right before bed, always stimulating my brain just before the night. I discovered cannabis when I was around 40 years old, and I really started to experiment with it when I was around 18. Of course, it matched beautiful with my sleeping problems and it really helped me get to bed. The problem with doing this is the same for alcohol and sleeping pills, for example. You fall asleep faster, but the quality of your sleep just not the same. Research shows that the quality of your sleep is just as important, if not even more important, than the hours you get. And if you use a substance long enough, you start to become dependent on it. I noticed myself that if I sleep after smoking up the night before, I'm a lot less rested if I would have fallen asleep without it. If you get deeper into the science, it is because of the different sleep stages. Mainly not getting enough REM sleep, but you really don't have to know all that stuff. People talk about eating healthy, exercising, drinking enough water and all that stuff, but one of the most beneficial things you can learn in life is to learn how to sleep. It sounds really stupid, but it really is that important. It is estimated that around 40 to 50 people don't get enough sleep. That's just crazy, that's mind-blowing. I don't get why the importance of sleep is not being talked about more. You need at least 7 hours of sleep a night, and you should probably get 8 and maybe more depending on what you're trying to achieve. If you're enjoying the video, please be so kind to support the channel by giving a like. Subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks. It's crazy what you read on r/drugs. The shit people post there is absurd. One person asked, "Hey, do you know a substance that motivates you during the day and gives you more energy?" What do you think the number one answer was? Get more sleep. I still haven't completely mastered the skill of sleeping, of course. I mean, how could I? I've been sleeping bad for 21 years already. But be careful when using a substance to control this. When you use cannabis, it targets the endocannabinoid system. This system plays a big part in storing memories, sleep, appetite, stress regulation, and emotion regulations, and a bunch of more things. Now, what happens when you keep stimulating that system with cannabis? It will affect all of these areas instead of your body regulating it naturally. So be careful. If you're having a rough evening and you can't go to bed, and this is a one-time thing, okay, go for that glass of wine. Go for that sleeping pill and go for that joint or that bone rib, whatever it may be. But if you're doing this multiple times a week or even daily like I did, you don't sleep normally anymore. And trust me, you start to become dependent on a substance or a habit before you know it. All these things can really fuck your sleep up in the long run. Luckily, cannabis use disorder is not hard to get rid of for most people. When you quit, it may take 2 days or a week to start being able to go to bed normally again. And oh baby, are you in for a dreamy ride? You almost never dream when you go to bed high. Because dreaming happens during the REM sleep, which you are not getting if you go to bed high. After quitting, your body will catch up to it. And oh my god, do you feel it? Every time I quit weed and go into bed normally again, I go on some wild dreamy adventures for a few days. And it's a lot of fun. My number one advice to get to bed is having a worry thinking moment before you go to sleep. The reason why your thoughts are racing through your head in bed, the reason why your thoughts are racing through your head in bed is because you haven't given your brain the time to deal with it during the day. Go outside of your room, preferably an uncomfortable spot, and just write down what your mind is actually thinking about. Everything you want to for around 15 to 30 minutes. When you go back to your room, avoid screens and stop stimulating your brain with bullshit like games or TikTok or anything like that. If you start worrying again and you lay down, stand back up, go to your uncomfortable stop and start writing again. I hope this video helped someone out, and I could go on for a lot longer, but I decided to end it off here. This was a bit of a different video for the channel. I'm planning on doing a lot more different stuff next to the growing content. If this video helped you out or you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more videos of course, and Green Cave videos usually don't appear on homepages, but the bell can fix that of course. Thanks, and I will see you soon.